like I live in this beat, and I'm undisputed. So undisputed.
I'm Todd Grisham, and there is a butt. Up first, it's the Pac-Man. How intense. They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Nice counter shot. Misses with the straight left. A perfect counter lands. Trying to land that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, the stars are out tonight, Johnny, and not just in the sky. We've got so many celebrities here, and they are expecting big things.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Stamina is off the charts. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They miss with the jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just misses with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
I need to see.
1, 2, 3. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some
final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Talk about Manny Pacquiao now. On to the second round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
That counter punch caught him clean. That jab doesn't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punching. This fight has a real good flow to it. That uppercut can't get through. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I can't believe we're only halfway through the... Hold that thought! Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and...
Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your club.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, this fighter has... The bell rings and we start the third. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What could...
Big shot, and down goes Garcia. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Nice counter shot. Another scoring shot there. These two were made for each other. Insane action. Beautiful counter punch. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That uppercut does not score. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Well done with that counter shot. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a... There's the bell for round 4. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. There's a counter shot. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Punch, counter punch. A perfect counter shot. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punch. Can't land that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. They're both trying for a knockout. Nice counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode. Time for the 5th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He misses with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. The perfect counter. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. So time back in. Let's keep fighting. And endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. That punch landed. Nice stop, but that won't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a counter shot. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them. On to the 6th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter punch caught him clean. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. He threw a punch and just got countered. Perfect punch. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
The straight right just misses. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Garcia in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Here comes round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get? And the kid goes down! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
These punches coming from every angle. Defense is not an option for these two. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Only catching air with that hook. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. The straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly... And we enter the 8th round. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
Did you see that? Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, played the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Both men step back for just a moment. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.